Welcome to Think Different TV presents Play or Pass, the game show where you take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. And here's your host, Bubbles. Welcome everyone to an exciting game of Tdtv'S Play or Pass. We have two amazing contestants ready to compete, so let's meet them, shall we? Player one is KYV'ACE. Everyone, show a warm welcome to KYV'ACE. KYV'ACE, I got one question for you. Are you ready to pop?
I'm ready. I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
All right. No need to be nervous. It's all good fun. And player two is Britt. Give Britt a warm welcome, everyone. And Britt, I got one question for you. Are you ready to pop?
Let's go.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to go to our first question, toss-up question, worth 100 points, just like this. The concept of gravity was discovered by this man. Raise your hand if you know the answer.
Yeah, I guess am I raising my hand? I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead, KYV'ACE.
All right. Is it like Newton or something like that?
I was thinking Isaac Newton.
Certainly, yes, it is Sir Isaac Newton. You got it right, KYV'ACE.
Isaac
you got
Newton.
Control of the board. We have 5 questions in the first round, worth 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500 points. And because you have control of the board, KYV'ACE, where are we going first?
We're gonna go with 100.
All right, we're going to a 100-point question. Here we go. The category for this question is food and drink. Based on your knowledge of food and drink, KYV'ACE, would you like to play the question or pass the question to Britt?
I'm gonna be embarrassed if I don't know this, but I'm gonna go for it.
He's gonna go for it. Britt, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. This cheese is commonly used in Greek salads.
Is it? Damn, I know what it is, but actually, there's two, but I'm gonna pick the one that first came to my mind. Is it like feta?
Feta cheese is the answer.
Oh, okay.
See, there you go. Trust yourself. We have a
I was gonna say blue cheese, but
400 and 500 point question left on the board. Where are we going next, KYV'ACE?
Oh, we're gonna go 200.
200. All right, here we go. The category for this question is geography. Based on your knowledge of geography, would you like to play the question or pass the question to Britt?
I'm gonna play it.
You're gonna play it? Okay,
Yeah.
Well, Britt, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. Bangkok is the capital of this country.
Thailand, right?
Thailand is the answer.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, KYV'ACE, you still have control of the board. We have a 300, a 400, and a 500 point question. Where are we going next?
We're going with 300.
All right, 300 point question. The category for this question is called Let's Tango. Now, let me give you a little insight onto what that is. Tango is spelled T-E-N-G-O. This means text lingo. So based on your knowledge of text lingo, would you like to play the question or pass the question to Britt?
How old are you, Britt?
Ask the woman her age.
I don't know, because like she might be young enough to know all the lingo. So I'm going to pass. Damn. I'm giving her 300. She know it.
All right, he's going to pass it over to you, Britt. Now, you do have a pass back in this round. If you're not confident about the category, you can pass it back to KYV'ACE, or you can take a chance on answering the question. If you get it correct, you get double the points. If you get it incorrect, KYV'ACE gets double the points. So what are we doing?
I'm accepting.
She's going to accept it. KYV'ACE, you may have made a mistake. We don't know yet. Here we go. IYKYK.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Brittany has jumped into the lead and she has control of the board. Now, Brittany, we have a 400 and 500 point question. Where are we going next?
Let's go to the 500.
Going to the 500, she's skipping past that 400 because she want to stick it to you, KYV'ACE. Listen, the category for this question is football. Based on your knowledge of football, Britt, would you like to play the question or pass the question to KYV'ACE?
See, that's not really fair. Like, I feel like that's not a gender neutral stuff. But you know what, though? I'm gonna just take my question. I'm gonna just take it. Go ahead. I'm gonna trust myself. Let's go.
She's going to go for it. KYV'ACE, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. This player is the all-time leading receiver.
All-time leading receiver, like all time.
Yes.
Like all time.
All time.
You want to know what's crazy? Maybe I should have switched this one because I'm not really good with names, but I'm not really sure what all their positions are. But I know who I want to say, but his name is just not popping in my head. Like, I know exactly who I want to say, but all-time receiver. His name not popping in my head. I know who I want to say, but it's just not coming to me.
All right, no worries, KYV'ACE. You have a chance to steal. This player is the all-time leading receiver.
Your boy's back. Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice is the answer.
Okay, I'd have got it wrong anyway because that's not who I was thinking.
All right. Now we have one final question on the board. I'm going to give you the category, KYV'ACE. The category is R&B. Based on your knowledge of R&B, would you like to play the question or pass the question to Britt?
I learned from my last time, so I'm gonna have to take it.
All right. He's going to take it. Britt, keep
your
your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. Aaliyah's album released posthumously was titled this.
And what was the name of that album? I know the name of the single. Damn. Yeah, I know she's gonna know. Damn. I'm just gonna say "Rock the Boat." I don't know the name.
That's not the album name.
I'm
I know
sorry,
that's not the album name.
That's incorrect.
Yeah.
Britt, you can still. Do you know the name of the album?
So now that he done said rock, like I was going to say "One in a Million." That's what the album that I was going to name, and I think that's incorrect.
I'm sorry, guys. You are both incorrect. The answer was simply Aaliyah.
Oh,
wow.
Self-titled CD.
That's crazy.
Ain't that something?
I would have never got
The answer
that.
was actually in the question.
Right.
Crazy.
I only knew the single. But I just.
Well, guys, guess what? It's a very, very close game. You won't believe how close it is. KYV'ACE is in the lead. He has 900 points, but Britt is right on his behind with 600 points. No, did he? Um, it's still anybody's game here on Think Different TV's Play or Pass. The second round, the points are doubled. So we'll see what happens in the second round. Anybody's game. Let's go to those sponsors.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Imagine a high-stakes trivia game show where contestants face off in intense battles of wit, strategy, and nerve. Every decision matters. You can take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. It's not just about knowledge, it's about strategy, guts, and the thrill of uncertainty. Our enigmatic host, Bubbles, guides contestants through the ultimate trivia showdown. This is Think Different TV's Player Pass. Are you ready to pop? Catch Think Different TV's Player Pass every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Enjoying the show? Big fan of trivia game shows? Would you like to be a contestant on Tdtv'S Pop? We'd love to have you. Contact us at 267-225-1824 or email lashiastar2@gmail.com.
And we are back. We are back with round two. Oh my gosh, this is a really close game. So far, KYV'ACE is in the lead with 900 points, and Britt is trailing behind, but not too far behind, with 600 points. It's still anybody's game in this second round, and we're going to go to our second round toss-up worth 200 points.
Wow.
Let's see who gains control of the board, shall we? Here we go. This landmark can be found in Paris, France. Raise your hand if you know. Oh, Britt.
Oh, she got it.
Oh,
Yes.
say it. Just say
Yes.
it. The Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower is the answer. Oh, man. Here we go. This is going to be a good round. I feel it in my spirit. All right. Britt has control of the board. And like I said, points are doubled in the second round. And here are the questions. We have a 200, a 400, a 600, wow, an 800, and 1,000 point question.
Ooh.
This is going to get kind of interesting. All right, Britt, you have control of the board. Where are we going first?
Let's go with the 400.
All right, she's going to go to the 400 question, and here we go. The category for this question is sports. Based on your knowledge of sports, would you like to play the question or pass the question to KYV'ACE?
When I pass, the points is double, right?
When you pass, if he gets it correct, he will get double the points. If he gets it incorrect, you will get double the points. But in this round, we do have something called a pass back. So if he's not sure about the category, he can pass it right on back to you.
With my knowledge of sports, come on, I'm gonna trust myself. Let's go.
All right. KYV'ACE, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. When a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row, it is called this.
When a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row, it is called a knockout.
A knockout. I am sorry, that's incorrect. KYV'ACE, you have a chance to steal. Do you know what it's called when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row?
So if I opt to not answer it, what happens?
If you opt to not answer it, then no one gets any points.
Okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. Damn. I wish I
He's
knew.
sweating over there.
Yeah.
It's called a turkey. Yes, it's called a turkey. All right, Britt, you still have control of the board. We have a 200, a 600, an 800, and a 1,000-point question left on the board. Where are we going next?
Okay, let's go with the 600.
600 points. All right. The category for this question is pop culture. And based on your knowledge of pop culture, Britt, would you like to play the question or pass the question to KYV'ACE?
Play.
She's going to play. KYV'ACE, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. This famous actor was considered for the voice of Darth Vader, but George Lucas eventually went with James Earl Jones.
Morgan Freeman.
I'm sorry, no, that's incorrect. KYV'ACE, do you have an answer for me?
I feel like if I wasn't on the show, I would know this answer because I know about this, but I cannot think of a name right now. And if I get it wrong, nothing happens.
Nope, I'm still in control. So you don't have to
You'll
answer.
still be in control if you get it wrong.
Okay. I just don't want to give her any points if I get it wrong. That's why.
No, I
Oh
won't
my
get any points.
goodness.
Oh, okay.
KYV'ACE, do you have an answer for me?
What's his name? Philip Banks. I don't know his real name. I forgot his name.
I'm sorry, no, that is also incorrect. The answer was Orson Welles. Orson Welles was the famous actor. All right, Brittany, you still have control of the board. We have a 200, an 800, and a 1,000-point question left on the board. Where are we going next?
Let's go with the 200. Let's see. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so the category for this question is movies.
Okay.
Based on your knowledge of movies, would you like to play the question or pass the question to KYV'ACE?
Play.
She's going to play. KYV'ACE, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. This was the first movie to use profanity with the line, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn."
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Which movie would that have been in? The first movie to use profanity. It's something from the 80s. I know it is. And unfortunately, I'm not an 80s baby, so I'm glad to pass.
All right. KYV'ACE, you have a chance to steal. Do you know the answer to this question?
I'm just going to guess because I have no idea, but I'm going to say Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Oh, you know, you're right in the time period, but the answer was Gone with the Wind.
Oh, you got me souped. I thought I got it right. I'm like, what? All right.
Gone with the Wind. Yes, at the very end, he said, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn." All right.
Wow.
You still have control of the board. We have an 800 and a 1,000-point question left. Where are we going?
Let's 1,000 it up. 1,000.
All right. The category for this question is tennis. Based on your knowledge of tennis, would you like to play the question or pass the question? KYV'ACE is showing a little bit of nervousness over there. He's like, please don't pass this to me.
You know, I'm really not knowledgeable in tennis, but go ahead, ask me the question. I'm a play.
All right. She's going to take a stab at it. KYV'ACE, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to steal. Here we go. She was the first African American to win a Grand Slam tournament in 1956.
Dang, 1956. I don't really know nobody besides the people who were recently doing stuff. 1956 is a long time ago. And I'm cheating if I Google it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know that answer. Sorry, y'all.
KYV'ACE, do you have an answer for us?
Not even gonna hold you. I don't either because I'm thinking when I first read it, I'm like, oh, Serena. But then
Yeah, that's what
you said 56. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, 56. Like that's
No
back in
worries. A little bit of woman and Black history in this. Althea Gibson is the
Althea
answer.
Gibson. We
Okay.
need to talk
Althea
about her a little bit more. That name need to be a little bit more known.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. All
Yeah.
right, we got one more question on the board. And because you have control of the board, Britt, I'm going to give you this category. The category is literature.
Okay.
So, based on your knowledge of literature, would you like to play the question or pass the question to KYV'ACE?
Well, I do read a lot of books, so I'm going to play.
She's going to play. All right. So, KYV'ACE, keep your ears open. You may have a chance to still. Here we go. Study of Wells, Cytology, is the title of the 32nd chapter of this lengthy American novel.
I don't have a goddamn clue. What the hell? I don't have a clue what the hell Wells is called. I don't have a clue with the book we talking about. 32 chapters, and I'm sure that ain't even the last chapter in the book. And it's about I don't know. And he don't know either. Nobody gets the point.
Hey, it's only fair that I ask. KYV'ACE, do you have an answer for us?
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea? I'm sorry, neither is correct. The answer is Moby Dick.
Wow.
That's crazy. You want to know something? I would have never you want to know something? Moby Dick is a book that people be reading. I've never read it, but that's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
If they would have said
Alright, guys.
monster or something, like maybe. But go ahead.
I wouldn't have still known Moby Dick. I'm not familiar with the literature, and like I said, I don't know nothing about no Wells.
Well, guys, guess what? This was a super close game. Y'all won't believe how close it was. Y'all won't believe how close it actually was.
We probably like 100 points off, something like that.
Here we go. The final score after all is said and done, KYV'ACE has 900 and Britt has 800 points, making KYV'ACE victorious in this episode of Think Different TV's Play or Pass. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You absolutely deserve the win. I ain't gonna blame it on my technical difficulties and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I ain't answered that first question with confidence because this is a game and I came to win. So I should have just gave an answer. But you know what? We saw, we conquered, we did our best, and congrats to you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate you. You made me sweat, man. I was definitely nervous on a lot of questions. I really thought you was gonna get that Leah one. I'm so happy you did. But yeah, man. Thank you, Rick, and thank you, Bubbles, man. This was an amazing show.
Yeah, Bubbles. Shout out to Bubbles.
Having you on, Britt. It was an amazing experience. I'm sorry though, because I have to pop your bubble. Bye. All right, KYV'ACE, you are victorious in this episode of Think Different TV's Play or Pass. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Like I said, I came in nervous. I was like, I'm not really realistic. I'm not going to win this, man. I'm not ready for this. But hey, I wound up, and won, took some chances on myself, and, I won. But
we got to go into the final round. So I want to just let you know, you have $25 in the kitty as it stands right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can, in this final round, pass up on the final question and take that $25 home. Or you can play warm with the chance to win up to $40, or you can go in all or nothing and play cold and win up to $50 in this game of Think Different TV's Player Pass. But hold that thought, Don't make that decision just yet. We're going to take a break and come back.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Imagine a high-stakes trivia game show where contestants face off in intense battles of wit, strategy, and nerve. Every decision matters. You can take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. It's not just about knowledge, it's about strategy, guts, and the thrill of uncertainty. Our enigmatic host, Bubbles, guides contestants through the ultimate trivia showdown. This is Think Different TV's Player Pass. Are you ready to pop? Catch Think Different TV's Player Pass every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Enjoying the show? Big fan of trivia game shows? Would you like to be a contestant on Tdtv'S Pop? We'd love to have you. Contact us at 267-225-1824 or email lashiastar2@gmail.com.
And we are back. We are back with KYV'ACE, who is victorious in this game of Tdtv'S Pop, also known as Think Different TV's Player Pass. Oh man, shout out to our sponsor. And KYV'ACE, before this break, we talked about your choices that you could possibly make going into this final round. Now, I told you have $25 in the kitty. You can take that home, pass up on the final round with no questions asked. Or you can play warm with the chance of winning up to $40, or you can play cold, going all or nothing and win up to $50 today. What is your final decision? Think, just take some time. Choose wisely. What would you like to do?
Yeah. So we just came off of you just paying some bills. So I need to pay bills too, but I'm not willing to risk that 25. So I'm gonna go home with the 25. I'm sorry, y'all.
You know what? I do not blame you one bit. You enjoy that $25. Go home. You passing up, no questions asked. I don't blame you. And I know that some of the questions are kind of tough, and you're like, I don't want to take that chance. I don't blame you at all, KYV'ACE. I enjoyed having you on. You are victorious today in this episode of Think Different TV's Player Pass. Tell the people how you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling great. I'm glad that I was able to come on here. I really appreciate you, Bubbles, for getting me on here. Appreciate Britt. She was fun, entertaining, and she gave me a challenge. So I appreciate all y'all.
Awesome. And guys, that concludes another episode of Think Different TV's Player Pass. Bye.